Okay gang, sorry about the heater. You know how sometimes you think you're doing something that, you know, just clean something up, make something look better. If you look here, I've got a patch. See that patch? Well, what was there was this broken latch. Busted up and broken. The pins broke off. It's just a mess. Hot mess. So I drilled it out, took it out, and made that little aluminum block off plate. Then I ran out the tractor supply, picked a couple things up, and when I did, I noticed something. So now I have to undo what I did, but at least I'll have the original latch back on there. So that's pretty cool anyway. So I'll show you guys after I get this thing done. I gotta drill those 4 rivets out, clean the, yeah, that stuff. What is it? Clean the caulk off that I used to seal it. Then we'll put the new latch on. Then I can take this hasp off, fill those holes. Anyway, be back. Well, that was easy enough. All I had to do is drill out the old rivets of the plate that I put on, and the package came equipped with new rivets. Went right back in the original spot. I did leave the hasp on. It's riveted here, so I could just put new pop rivets in and seal those. It's bolted here. Sorry, bolted here. And I could just seal those up too, but I kind of like having the extra lock ability on there, so I have left the lock inside. In case I go to shady side of town, I can double lock that. But for now, we've got the original lock in, all pretty and shiny on a nice dull box. And here's the inside of it, and it locks quite well. Fortunately, this part was just fine, didn't have any damage to it, so everything worked out. And this piece here just kind of floats in a channel, and it's just spring steel. So if anybody tries to lift up on it or pry up on it, what happens is it causes these pieces of metal to pull down into those teeth there. Now anything can be broken into, and I think that's what happened with this before, was somebody just yanked real hard. This appears to just be cast aluminum or some kind of a cast pot metal, so it just let go. It may be, yeah, it might be cast metal. But what have I got in here? May as well go through a quick little run around of what's in here. Got my vehicle cleaning stuff, because it is Clifford, the Purdy truck. My jump cables, and this is just a little truck organizer bag that also doubles as a cooler, so I can move my cleaning stuff over here, throw my beverages and some ice in there, and be set. And got my straps, gloves, receiver hitch, tool roll, which holds a ton of tools. It's the Bucket Boss brand. They're the ones that make the 5-gallon bucket wraps that go around the outside of a 5-gallon bucket. But this wrap is just, and I've got probably 10 pounds of tools in here, and holds everything real secure. Nothing's going to fall out. It's kind of neat. And this is an old fly box, but it's a Kennedy, oddly enough. And another pair of gloves, and I've got my sockets and everything arranged up in the top of it and down in the bottom. I've got a couple of straps and some other tools, necessary tools down in there. I believe my balls are in there. Yeah, I have my balls. Yeah, my hitch balls, I believe, are in here as well. Unless I moved them over here. No? Yeah, they're down in there. So I've got my inch and my inch and 7/8, 2 inch, 2 5/16, and then All of this was in the back seat on the floorboard of Clifford, so it was all clean to begin with. Excuse me. And I do have towel down underneath all this stuff, and then it's just a quick throw blanket in case it gets cold or wet and I need something to dry off with, and then another towel that I can dry off with. But not a whole lot in here, but it's nice to get all this stuff out of Clifford so that I can actually put the seat down. You can't see it. Say hi, Clifford. So I can actually put the seat down. And I'm inside the garage, and I don't want to bump my head on the garage door. But, excuse me for sniffing. But it is the next day, by the way. I recorded just a really quick finished up video on that. Like, just 15 seconds, because I was wore out. I had a neighbor stop by, needed some help. And I want to thank my buddy Scott for stopping by. He gave me a couple really good ideas. One is the plate that I put on here. You'll see I've got a rivet here and a rivet here. Well, that was from the plate that I had made and affixed to it. He said, well, dab a little silicone on, put 2 more rivets in. Oh, brilliant. Very good idea. I was just going to put dabs of silicone in and call it done. So that way the holes are actually plugged and blocked with aluminum rivets. And then I don't want to drill holes in the bottom of Clifford's bed to mount this box. And he said, well, a cable would be kind of cool if you could figure that out. Well, I got the cable figured out. If you look down here, there are mounting holes, and these are because Clifford has a fiberglass fender. Both these fenders are fiberglass, and that's how they're mounted to the steel bed, is with these bolts. So I've got them on that side and on this side. I'm going to make a couple of cables that will mount and secure, and then secure them to the handles. And if I ever need to take it out, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I may do kind of a loop and lock thing, but it's a good idea on Scott's part, just to deter somebody from trying to take the box out. You know, if somebody wants it, they're going to get it. That's just the way of the world. But I live in a safe town, in a safe state, in a safe neighborhood, so I'm not real worried about it. But at any rate, made a quick little 15-second finish-up video into a longer one, doing my usual babbling, which I hope pleases at least half of my viewers. The other half of my viewers that are not pleased by my babbling go elsewhere. Anyway, this is Zippo. Oh, I may as well keep going. Where did this come from? Craigslist. Let me step out of the truck here. And no, I didn't extend my step, so. Anyway, Craigslist. Usually you can't touch these boxes for any less than $150. They're just highly sought after. This one popped up on Craigslist about 10 minutes before I got on Craigslist, and the gent was only asking 65 bucks for it. I called him as quick as I could, said I'll take it, and met up with him, and actually wound up getting it cheaper. How much doesn't matter. I got it cheaper than 65 bucks. So overall I paid 15 for the new hasp. Now I have 65 bucks in it, so you know what I paid for that box. And then another friend of mine on Facebook, Fred, or Barney rather, I'm Fred, Barney, said he had, and this has been last year, said he had a couple of boxes for me, a couple side boxes. So I believe these are locked right now, so I can't open them for you, but they're both Challengers. They're matching boxes. I had one before, now I've got a matching pair that both lock. All I had to do is replace the tumbler locks in them right here at $8 a piece. So I've got 16 bucks in these plus the gas to go down and get them. And yes, I can still fit a full-size tractor in here. In fact, I had my old Squire with the big 2612 ags on the back of it in here just day before yesterday with no issues. And I should be getting a phone call today to go and get a piece of sheet metal to repair a relatively rare Simplicity implement. My carry-all box piece that I'm getting, you can see what Swiss cheese here, and you can also see this frame work is all brand new, newly manufactured. All of it is newly manufactured. So I've got that new piece of sheet steel coming. It's a pre-bent with a 90-degree angle that will replace that, and we'll probably do a video on that once we get that done. I do have quite a bit of rusting. This thing must have sat in a barn, a muddy barn, for a long time, but I couldn't pass it up for the price. So sometimes you just take what you can get. But anyway, that's that. It was a truck toolbox week here at the Zippo Ranch. Got these 2 boxes, got the cap off with help of my neighbor friends. Got the big box put back in. It stayed sealed. I just picked it up last year. It stayed sealed very well over winter and everything, no leaks or anything, so I was real happy about that. And that one I just had rekeyed. There's a code on that one, so that was easy enough. But I just racked my shin. It's only been the second time I've racked it. I really should get another one of those swing away hitches like I've got on Clifford for this. But anyway, here's Challenger. But there we go. Old Blue in all of her glory. You guys just saw a video on her the other day. All of her clear coat missing. She does have one nice stripe of paint right down the center of the head. And that's it. All the rest clear coat's coming off. What an ugly duckling. But she's a work truck. Say hi, Bill. What you doing, Bill? Miss Bill, what you doing? Hello? You gonna get the camera? You gonna get it? Get it? Get it? Hey, get it? Get it? Get it? Silly girl. Let's get in. Anyway, that's it, guys. This is Zippo. Heading back in to finish my coffee. Sunshiny day.